One of my biggest concerns when it comes to the dating habits of even mature Christian believers is this tendency to want to seek and follow signs. Now, when it comes to career, most believers don't look for supernatural signs. They objectively consider their strengths and weaknesses. They match them to available openings. They research companies, fill out applications, and walk through interview processes. But when it comes to dating, they want God to make it easy on them by giving them a sign. Actually, if I was going to be more charitable, I wouldn't say they're necessarily looking for God to make it easy on them, but they're wanting it to be clear. And I totally get it. But what if supernatural signs are not exactly the clearest way to discern God's will? What if they're actually distracting at best and maybe even deceptive at worst? Consider Jesus' words spoken to those who are looking for a miraculous sign. He said, "It is an evil and adulterous generation that seeks signs." And then consider the specific audience to whom Jesus said this. Religious leaders, Pharisees and Sadducees, who should have clearly recognized him as the Messiah, not because of any miraculous signs that he did, but because of how he was clearly fulfilling Scripture. In the same way, I urge you, open your eyes, use wisdom, look for natural, logical signs instead of the supernatural ones. You know, before Jesus condemned the Pharisees and Sadducees, he pointed out that they understood how to read signs when it came to predicting the weather. In the same way, you can recognize the right person when you clearly perceive that they are producing the fruit of the Spirit, when they can't help but talk about their love for Jesus and all he's done for them. That's a sign. In the same way, if you can't discern whether they even know the Lord, or if you can discern that they have violent tendencies, promiscuous tendencies, deceptive tendencies, those are signs. How clearly do you communicate with each other, easily enjoy being around one another, spur one another on to love and good works? Those are signs. Do those who know you best and love you most have concerns about your dating relationship? That's a sign. But also, if they can clearly see how well the two of you complement one another and how your relationship honors the Lord, that's a sign. So let me end with a prayer pro tip for your dating life. Ask God to help you break free from this desire for supernatural signs and give you the wisdom to discern the natural, logical signs he's going to give you on every day.